symbiotic. It'd be one thing if it is, but no, it's not symbiotic at all. We are not clownfish or ox peckerers or cattle egrets, but it's all I know. What do you do when it's all you know? There's downsides, absolutely. Besides an ethical quandary, I mean, downsides. Downsides like having your soft, tender guts just splattered all against a wall by a giant whose blood you just had to have. Like literally, like had to. I don't have the luxury of choice. I have to take life from my food, yeah? I mean life force, I mean. I'm not killing anyone over here. Okay. It probably really sounds funny the way I'm saying it, but you're probably thinking the same thing my Aunt Melissa says. We can't just drink blood, Mallory. What are you gonna do? Bind proteins together by squeezing your butt cheeks together?
Where did you go?
I'm never gonna belong anywhere but here.
You can belong with me.
You're not blood.
You mean I don't drink blood? I know, but...
I'm trying, you know? Like, trying other relationships on, like clothes. Some I grow out of, and some I don't fit, and I know I'm doing this to myself. It's my choice to not fit in.
No, it's not. You can't help the way you are.
Can't I? And if the alternative is discomfort and loneliness and punishment, can't I easily just make the choices to fit in where I truly belong? Follow the blood, they say. It's like trading one thing that sucks for another thing that sucks.
Sucks. Sucks.
Okay, it's a little funny. It's just with alternative friendships, relationships, whatever. What if I choose them but they don't choose me? They'll never need me, not the way that I need them.
The blood is the covenant.
The blood is the covenant.
So that's where you've been wandering off to. Finding somewhere new, someone new?
I tried to. I thought I could. There were some leafcutter ants that I got really close to. Incredibly close. I mean, I started to love them as dearly as my own blood. I believed I would do anything for them. That they were the ones I'd run to tell good news and reach out with my pain, but it really isn't that way. I wanted to think it was.
You can't live on fungus.
But it's more than that. The truth of the matter is that the vast majority of people still value blood relations over anyone else. You may have been chosen, but they don't need to choose you. The only reason you might be invited along on some chow dow on some Lugorius Corpus is that the family 4th of July picnic is purely out of pity, and they don't want to see someone eating alone.
It makes folks uncomfortable.
Exactly. Because that's what family is. The place you go and the people you go with and what you eat when you get there.
Have you tried hosting?
Of course I have. But I'm just one option for them. They'll come over and try my different attempts to get enough iron in my diet and then compliment me on the color of my cabinet stains. But only on alternative dates, see? They have plans on the actual holidays. To me, they're everything. They're Christmas, they're Easter, they're Thanksgiving, and I'm just their lonely friend Mallory. And I choose that. I'm choosing that.
A meal is like a gift. It is such an egg to have to give the gift to oneself, like buying yourself roses on Valentine's Day. Oh, hooray, I'm so romantic to me.
That's it. Like, I love to feed other people. I love to feel their delight and their coziness and their gratification of being cared for. And if it's a return to family, even if you decide you can't eat yours. Food is a universal language. So naturally we use it to connect, to communicate. I want to communicate something so badly that I just can't at home. I don't want to have to take solitude in stride. I want to say, sit down, relax, I'll take care of everything. Diet is everything, Mark.
You're what you eat and all that.
That seems to be the core of my turmoil, yes.
I do feel you, my friend. even if I might not understand. Truth be told, I always admired you female types, to be persistent, to hunt, to have the courage to bite into the flesh of giants.
Yes, that's true. It does take courage. Swatting is no joke. There's another thing, a smaller thing. I just hate that everyone finds me annoying.
And when you're alone as opposed to a part of a swarm, you take on much more of a personality to your intended target. You become the singular focus of their perturbance.
I don't want to have a personality to my food. I do not wish to perturb my supper.
The one thing I can say of my diet, it doesn't hate me.
Why do they all hate me?
Because it stings to be bitten. Because it's sinister to have an enemy smaller than you that you often can't even sense until it is too late. Because it's eerie to be fed upon.
All things true. So you see, why can't I be this even though I don't know that I can't be anything else? I'm saddled with my nature as much as I buck against it. And no matter how hard I want to try to be with ants, I will always be a mosquito.
You sound like your Aunt Melissa.
Ugh, no. There's even a possibility that she's right. And then there's just everything in me, Mark. I don't want this. I don't want to make people itch. Is that too much to ask? Because apparently it might be.
I know they don't understand you, the others. It is so very difficult to peer into the very center of things we don't see, to strain to hear the faintest whisper of a sound beyond the din of what we think we know, and discern the crackling in the brushwood of one another's hearts, so that we may espy the signs and tokens of difference. It is all too easy to miss the value and quality of one another's bites.
I don't want to be missed. But who will see me? Truly. Really. And can the people I truly want to see me be the most be replaced? I could go out and find another older female honey guide with whom I'd have a lot of common, and I would say to myself, "You're my Aunt Melissa." And she would be, "Yes, that's marvelous." It is to have a community of someone older, someone younger, of whom I could almost say, "You're my nephew, and you're my cousin, and you're my you're my great-grandmother Murgatroyd." But there is nothing all in the world like a maternal figure who nurtured you in your childhood and who bears the very DNA of their lifetime, of their shared history with you. It never looks the same, not even if you squint very hard. Indeed.
What you want is for your actual aunt and nephew and cousin and great-grandmother Murgatroyd to be capable of sharing a meal with you.
A meal and more.
Of course.
So what do? I keep looking. I suppose I'll always be looking
For the perfect fit?
for that rare Balenciaga gown that hugs you in all the right places. I know that because once I bit someone who was in a rare Balenciaga gown that hugged all the right places. It's quality fabric, nice stitching.
Well, I hope you consider me in your search.
Oh, Mark. You're always one of the gentle ones. The world needs more gentleness. Do you smell that? That iron in the air. Oh, twilight makes the need greater. The senses more tangible. Oh, the difficulty in denying myself something so intrinsic to my being does not seem like an absurdity to me in times like these. Oh, but I am who I am. I don't want to bite. I don't want to take more blood without simply giving something in return. Parasitism can be nutritious at times, even romantic, but it simply isn't for me.
So you're going? Truly?
I have to for now. Life is so terribly short, and all we do is eat, Mark. Mark, I'm going on a diet.